Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's Luke and you're watching another episode of Luke Parfums. In this video I'll talk about a handful of perfumes that I associate with Halloween, which is quite an interesting holiday. It originated as an ancient Celtic festival celebrated when the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead became blurred. The ghosts of the dead were believed to return to Earth to haunt the living, so the Celts would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward them off. So let's delve into the fragrances, shall we? But first, cue in the intro. So let's start with the big guns, shall we? Poison by Christian Dior. This is the witchiest scent of them all. It's a fragrance fit for a vampire, or a witch, or a sorceress. It's a fragrance infused with decaying tuberose, smoky, intoxicating opopanax, incense, and a variety of spices, all steeped into a thick poisonous liquid, slowly brewing in a cauldron. The whiffs you catch are toxic, but absolutely irresistible. Poison smells like stewed plum pudding on a dark November night. There's uncertainty in the air, but also expectation. It's a scent that puts you in a different state of mind. You can wear it year round, but it's really beautiful around Halloween and Christmas. I love wearing it around Halloween and Christmas. It just brings me so much comfort. I can't even tell you. This was my scent of the Christmas Eve for quite a few years in a row, and I think I should start doing this tradition again. If you can secure a bottle of the vintage version, even better. Mine is the vintage EDT from the 90s. So Dior Poison, a scent fit for a witch. They say opposites attract, and indeed they do. Ange Démon seduces with a sweet, almost gourmand vanilla that makes it appealing and absolutely irresistible. When I put this on, I can't stop smelling it. It's that delicious. But this isn't a pure, sweet or angelic scent. Oh, no. There's a demon hiding in there. There's spicy, aromatic saffron hiding in there, which makes this ever so herbaceous and interesting. It has a poisonous kick to it. It's not for the faint of heart, so watch out. And this scent is like Lorelei, the famous muse sitting on a rock, seducing sailors. And it may well seduce you, but beware, there's something sinister inside. Lucky for us, perfume is safe to enjoy, but I did read somewhere that it had to be renamed in certain countries because people were too superstitious to buy a perfume called Demon. So they had to rename it to Ange ou Étrange, so angel or stranger. The next scent is Knowing by Estée Lauder. Envision this. You're lost in a dark, haunted forest. You can't walk, so you sit on the forest floor and breathe in the intense, green, damp scent of moss, moist earth and decaying leaves. There's a light breeze, an aldehydic freshness, but everything is surrounded by trees, wood, bark and leaves. There are herbs and meadow flowers that grow nearby. In your bag you find an old, dry, crumpled rose someone gave you for your birthday. You take it out and the rose turns to dust. And all of a sudden, the rose becomes one with nature. And you become one with nature. Ladies and gentlemen, Knowing by Estée Lauder. The next scent is hands down the most vampy, sweet and seductive fragrance I've ever owned. It's a mixture of juicy blood orange, zesty citruses, peppery petit grain and warm ginger. And of course there's the bubblegummy tuberose and a generous dose of patchouli in the base, because this is after all a l'interdit fragrance from Givenchy, did I mention? This scent is perfect for a night out or a night in. You make the rules, fragrance has no rules. But if you're looking for something very vampy This one's worth checking out. I'm sort of over it, I'll be honest with you, because I've used up the bottle, but I still enjoy sniffing it from time to time, and I will be trying all of the other new flankers. I did try the red one. To me, it doesn't really smell very different from this one, but I will be trying the other ones as well, because I do want another L'Interdit in my collection. SpellBound by Estée Lauder is another scent I'll always recommend for Halloween. In simple terms, this captures the sweet smell of decaying tuberose, mixed with heaps of carnation, animalic notes, amber, vanilla, and overripe, decaying apricots. This is a scent from another era that continues to spellbind people today. I have a full review on it. It's one of my personal favourites. It's not exactly vampy or gothic, but it's a scent that turns heads. And it's very comforting when it dries down. I would wear this to a costume party. Last but not least, this is Femme de Rochas, created by Edmund Rudnitska in 1944. This is one of the darkest, one of the most mysterious scents I've ever tried. It's not the easiest scent to wear, but it's a true masterpiece from a very difficult time in history. Rudnitska created this scent from the ingredients he found in a dump yard. He created this marvelous chypre with a sweet, plummy and peachy accord drenched in spices, namely clove and cumin, but how much cumin each version contains is debated online, but I don't really get much in mine, which is a good thing because cumin isn't my favourite note in fragrances. I do love it in my cooking, but I don't like it in my fragrances. It can smell quite sweaty. I don't really get any cumin in this newer version. I believe this decant was given to me by my friend Anna, who has a full bottle of this scent. But of course this scent is indeed a chypre, and it has a ton of oak moss. It's a proper old school vintage chypre, not for the faint of heart. This is a film noir, dark, opulent, from another time, from a bygone era, but it continues to fascinate us today. Thank you very much for watching if you've made it this far, but even if you haven't, thank you anyway, because every second counts, every view counts, every comment counts, and I'm just so grateful so many people support my channel. This video was a bit different, a bit more storytelling. I don't really do cookie cutter reviews like some other reviewers, but I'm unconventional and I make no apology. Designer classic vintage fragrances aren't for everyone, and I ain't for everyone, so if I'm for you, I'm happy to have you here. Have a nice day. Bye.